Now that you have added students to your group, I'm going to briefly show you how you can manage in a couple group functions. So as I stated before, this is my group's homepage. I have a couple different groups. The groups that I may manage will have the manage option after it. You can select either or. It will just be a different view. So if I click on the title, I don't have a lot of work here because this is just a sample class that I've created for video purposes. So clicking on the title brings me to my group's homepage. First of all, there's two ways that you or students can post into this group page, and it says a bookmark, and you would copy and paste a URL and follow some steps. It's much like using Diigo or the extension when you're bookmarking in Diigo. It asks you for a description and some tags. Or you could post a topic. This would be like a blog or a discussion where you might assign students to post or pose a question to the class, and you can tag it to create some organization. For example, if you're working on your argumentative essay unit, you might use that as a tag or direct students to use that as a tag. A couple other things that you can do with your group, if you go over to group settings, which is on the right hand side, this will bring you to a group settings page. This is your general information. At any time, you can edit this information. One thing that will not change after the initial creation of the group is the URL. You'll be able to change your group's name at any time, but the URL would stay the same. You can choose a different avatar picture for your group. Under group members, you can view all your different students or group members. You can add moderators to groups. Maybe you have a student teacher in the classroom. You can remove members or ban members if there's any issues. You can also change ownership. Under tags, if we were a group with a lot of work in tags, I could list out all the different tags that are being used. And you can actually click on those tags and be able to bring up articles that have those tags. You can set up how you want students to receive email alerts from you. Do you want them to receive a weekly, daily, immediately? And then group tools. Within group tools, if you have a web page or a blog that you use regularly, I would advise you to utilize these. This is a group badge, and so you can advertise your Diigo group right on your web page. There's also a link roll where your students would be able to see which articles, and it shows the title of the article or bookmark that you are working on in Diigo as a group. You can also choose to do a tag roll, which would also show all the different tags that you're utilizing in your group. And those tags and links are clickable on a web page. You could also invite in additional members from the group settings page. The last thing I'll add to the video is if you go back to the groups page and you simply click on manage, that will take you directly to the group settings page instead of to your home page and then to the group settings page.